Hello friends, today I will talk about tissue fixation. As you may be aware that tissue fixation is very important step after collection of tissues for the histopathology, and tissue fixation is very necessary step in the sense that it preserves tissue by stopping autolytical changes, and it allows tissues to remain unchanged by subsequent treatments. While fixation or after fixation, tissue become hard, but they do not become brittle, and it will do the minimal shrinkage. So fix tissue immediately, as delaying permits autolysis and drying. Remember, never freeze tissue prior to fixation because it may cause major morphological changes when you slide under the microscope. Also, avoid placing tissues in saline prior to fixation because it will allow or permit autolysis of the tissue. There are various kinds of these fixatives available in the market, and all fixatives have pros and cons, but among all, 10% neutral buffered formalin is the best general and almost universally used fixative for pathological specimens because it preserves the widest range of structures, does not precipitate proteins, and only slightly precipitate other constituents of the cell. 10% neutral buffer formalin requires a relatively short fixation time and can be used for long-term storage of the specimens. It penetrates rapidly and evenly without over-hardening. It does not even harden or render albumin insoluble and prevents subsequent hardening by alcohol for further processing. And tissue specimen, as I told you, can remain for many months without adverse effects or unwanted precipitates. It also preserves nuclear and cytoplasmic details adequately, which is most important criteria while you slide under the microscope. And formalin fixed specimen can be post-fixed with another fixative and thus can be used in electron microscopy. Formalin fixed specimen also can be useful if you want to carry out immunohistochemistry by using various biomarkers. It also good fixative for complex lipid, and it neither preserves nor destroys fat. Even this fixative or 10% neutral buffer formalin is ideal for frozen sectioning. As you know, all fixatives have advantages and disadvantages. 10% NBF is said to be soft fixative, and sometimes it leads to the nuclear bubbling. And it should not be used with chromates because it readily oxidizes to form formic acid. There are two methods to neutralize the buffered formalin or to buffer the formalin. One is calcium carbonate, and other is using the phosphate buffers. If you are using calcium carbonate, it can deposit in the tissue, leaving areas of pseudocalcification. Hence, it is recommended that to neutralize formalin with phosphate buffers. And sometimes, if you use the formalin without neutralization or buffer, it may form formic acid, and sometimes it may produce acid formalin hematine pigment, which can be seen in sites containing the blood. While using formalin in your laboratory, you must take precautions. You know, formalin is prepared from the formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is a colorless liquid or gas with a pungent odor, and it is very irritant to eyes, nose, throat, skin, and respiratory system. So you must take safety precautions in your laboratory. So you must work in laboratory where formalin used. You have proper ventilation and exhaust facility, limited or restricted exposure periods, and thorough washing if spilled on the skin. So as I mentioned earlier, there are many fixatives available in the market. Some are liquid fixatives and others solid fixatives. So in liquid fixatives, you can see the absolute alcohol which preserves glycogen, but it may cause distortion to nuclear details and shrinks cytoplasm. Cold acetone is especially used for histochemical studies of enzymes, and it also can cause distortion to nuclei, shrink cytoplasm, and it does not preserve glycogen. Glutaraldehyde, which is used generally for electron microscopy, however, the penetration is slow and it requires cold temperature and buffer solution to store fixed tissue specimen. Acetic acid can penetrate thoroughly and rapidly, but it may cause tissue shrinkage and lysis of red blood cells. Trichloroacetic acid is not generally used. If we look at the other fixative, solid fixatives, the mercury chloride, it penetrates rapidly and improve histological appearance of tissues, but it precipitates all proteins, and mercury is very toxic metal. Remember that. Potassium dichromate fix cytoplasm without precipitation, but you must wash the specimen thoroughly to remove an oxide before further processing. Chromium trioxide, strong oxidizing agent and used with other ingredients. Penetration is slow and may cause tissue shrinkage. Osmium tetroxide is excellent fixative for small specimens. It preserves fine structures in the cell and routinely used for electron microscopy as a rapid fixatives. However, the osmic acid mixture penetrates slowly and unevenly, and tissues often crumble if embedded in paraffin, and it may interfere with many staining methods. Picric acid can penetrate well, but it can precipitate all proteins and tissue becomes soft, and even under microscope there is loss of basophilia. After staining and thorough washing of tissue specimen is required to remove the picric acid from this specimen. So how you can prepare 10% neutral buffer formalin? If you see the bottles available in market, it has been mentioned that formaldehyde 37 to 40%. So you should consider that as a 100% because it is a saturated solution. So no further formaldehyde gas can be mixed with the water. So that you should consider as 100%. So take 10 ml from that in measuring cylinder and then add 90 ml of water to prepare 100 ml of 10% unbuffered formalin solution. If you want to prepare 1 liter, accordingly you can add 100 ml of formaldehyde solution 37 to 40% and add 900 ml of distilled water. You can prepare. Now coming to the neutral buffered formalin solution. So again formaldehyde solution 37 to 40% 100 ml, 900 ml distilled water, and for buffering you have to add sodium phosphate monobasic 5 gram per liter and sodium phosphate dibasic anhydrous 6.5 gram per liter. This will make formalin buffered, and it is a universally accepted fixative. So in summary, although certain fixatives have special uses, phosphate buffer neutral formalin is the most versatile and practical fixative and is recommended for routine as well as many specialized procedure. So thank you for watching and thanks a lot.